Thanks, Michael. Who? How long you been here again?
5 months.
5 months. Thanks to Michael. Every week we get a different soundboard guy. I feel like we're the hookers of Fishbowl because we always get different guys every time. When we gonna do a woman? Y'all got any women soundboard operators? Sucks. Anywho,
That's all right. They pay really well, so
they do. How much
Yeah.
you get paid, Michael?
I'm talking about the hookers.
Oh,
Thought that's what we were saying.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
Oh my God. Well, first, before we start anything, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in, clicking in, jumping in, joining in. Yeah, all that stuff.
All the above.
All the above. And I want to say thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday last week but didn't send me any money. It's okay. And no hard feelings. I'll have another one. God forbid. But how was your week, LaPree?
My week was good. I had a good week. It was a little busy this week.
You've been busy lately.
I know. I'm kind of happy about that. It's a change.
Right, you
from
booked.
my normal reality where I don't do nothing.
Right.
Sick of just sitting at home twiddling my thumbs. I actually had to get up and put on clothes this week.
Did you bathe before you put on the clothes?
I always bathe.
Okay.
Even when I don't have to go nowhere. That's just part of, you gotta do that. But anyway, it was busy. But I seen most of my brothers. I've been hanging out with my brothers and hanging out with my children and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I had a good week.
That's
How about
cool.
you?
Oh my gosh. Oh, what was I finna talk about? I've been doing a lot of stuff. Ooh, excuse me, but I didn't forget what the hell I was going to say.
How was
Oh,
your birthday?
I have found out. Well, yeah, my birthday was all right. Yeah, it was all right. And
Party says otherwise.
right, we had a party. We did a game night. We only played one game.
Two.
Well, yeah, 1.5. Okay, so the first one we played, what was it, Pokino?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Where it was kind of like bingo, but with a deck of cards.
Okay.
Which was really neat. And, we played for money and all that. And then we played roulette with shot glasses. And then that's when everything took a downturn.
What happened?
Because we didn't have one type of liquor. We had like 3 different types.
Uh-huh.
We had like gin, whiskey, and tequila, I believe.
Ooh, the hard
and
ones.
so, yeah.
Okay.
And so once we started playing roulette and started drinking, that's when just like, poof.
Just went crazy.
Yeah, just went crazy. And
Videos to prove it and everything.
right?
So let's roll the footage.
No.
No? Dang. I was
No.
gonna have some blackmail material.
No, it was, oh my God, I just woke up hoarse because after we started drinking and then, people start playing music and it's music we like to sing to, so we start doing karaoke.
Okay.
And it was, oh my God, it was a lot.
So what happened?
Oh my, I just told you.
I want to know the details.
Okay, well, there was no broken toilets like last
Oh my
time.
goodness. Good it wasn't no problem. I'm glad the toilet stayed together this time.
Nobody threw up. Everybody got home safely.
Okay.
And what time did we go to bed? Like around
1 o'clock.
one. It was 1.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No,
Okay. That's
It was
not that
really
bad
good,
at
right?
all.
And then a couple of days later, I have 2 little cousins who are also Scorpios,
Okay.
and their birthdays were up, and so last night we had like a little kids party.
They
Okay.
had an adult party.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, that's
My party
standard.
was the adult party.
That's standard.
And yeah, then you had the kids party, but it was still drinking at the kids party. So I
Okay.
mean, you got to do
Did the
something
kids
to.
drink?
No,
They didn't get a shot or two?
no.
I'm just asking.
They were babies.
Sometimes, back in the days.
No.
Okay. We're going to do
No,
that.
we're not in the 1930s where we're trying to heal them of Jimmy legs or the crook.
Not Jimmy legs. Teething, colic, all that.
Or just trying to make them go to sleep.
Right.
We didn't do any
Give
of
'em a little
that.
vodka. Rub it on
Right.
the gums. Ain't gonna hurt no. I still use that, and my kids was born in the 2000s.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know it had. I didn't know they had allied.
And then, oh my God, then I found out Rance Allen had passed away.
Who?
Rance Allen, he was a really big gospel singer.
Oh, I seen something about that on Facebook. I was
Yeah,
like, who is this?
he passed away, and then
Somebody else passed away this past week, right?
Yeah, he was a Bond. What was his name?
Yeah,
you
the
white,
James
you know.
Bond.
What's
You didn't ask me. I was just thinking about his name too.
This one.
Sean Connery.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
God.
Red October.
Sean Connery.
Is that what it is? Is that what else he was from?
Yeah. Red,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Sean Connery.
You know,
is a
I've never
legend.
watched any of those Bond movies.
I didn't know him from the Bond movies. I
And
knew
you
him
know
from
what's
other
funny?
stuff.
This is how gay I am. I know the soundtrack of the Bond movies.
Does
but
that equate
never-
gayness?
Yeah, when gay people know music and love music, especially when they
Oh.
sung by women.
I'm about to
So,
say.
yeah, musicals, yes.
So there are the James Bond movies.
Yeah, James Bond's movies, they were musicals, but they had like a soundtrack or a score to them. And so we knew, oh, okay, LaPree's finna go get our guest, so I guess I'll make a couple of jokes until we get there. So, yeah, James Bond movies had like a score, like an opening song, and one of my favorites was Tina Turner, GoldenEye, and that was a Bond movie, right? And then another one was Diamonds Are Forever, and I forgot which movie that was. But I'm pretty sure none of those was the Sean Connery movies, the James Bond movies. I don't even know which one he was in. He was British, right? Yeah, who cares? But this is America. Speaking of America, oh my God. Then I was in Midlothian. I believe that was Midlothian. And all these freaking Trump supporters was going up and down the highway on 287, blocking all kinds of traffic. Fire trucks can get through when they had an emergency. It was just so much crap going on. And then I didn't know that Biden and Harris had a rally down here or something. I'm asking you, because I ain't got LaPree or something.
I do not know.
God, I'm going to need you to know what's going on. But if you're going to be here, you're going to need to know. But that was going on, and they were just blocking traffic, and it was just getting on my nerves. And then Rance Allen died. That was sad. And then what else happened? What else did I do? I worked. That was it. I had a very boring week. Besides the times where I've had to like curse people out driving, but that was really it. So today's show, we're going to talk about money. Yeah, money. And we have a special guest here. His name is Erinn Dillon. He works for Primerica. And then later on, we're going to have Trump and Wesley Snipes here to show us how to either prepay your taxes or to not pay at all. We're going to have those people here. And then, okay, they're coming. So we're going to talk about money and how, how to make it work for you and all that stuff. And so so since we're in November, it's November the 1st, right? Or the 2nd?
The first.
It's the 1st, because Halloween was yesterday. So we're going to celebrate November, babies. But we're still in Scorpio season, so of course I'm going to have to play a Scorpio's music, and we're going to go with Omarion.
Yes.
We're going to play Omarion, and then hopefully when we come back, our guest will be here.
Hopefully.
Right, hopefully.
If not, then we'll just jump into LaPree's tea, and then we'll just go from there.
Right, yeah. So, play that funky music, white boy.
We'll be right back.
Let me tell you, girl.
Time.
Michael.
Testing.
Michael, Jesus. All right, so we're back. And thank y'all for being here. So we have Erinn Dillon here. And I'm sorry, I don't even know who you are. I feel bad. Because I'm sorry.
It's okay. My name is Anastasia Carter.
All right.
Anastasia Carter.
Yes, ma'am.
I love that.
That's one of my favorite Disney movies.
Good.
Really?
Anastasia. That was one of my favorite movies.
Yes. So, y'all, we back. We talking about money.
Right.
We got Erinn in the building.
Dressed like money.
Dressed like money, smelling like money, looking like money.
Like a leprechaun.
Misty.
You know.
Girl, you ain't got no mic. I'm going to need you to simmer down
Hey, no,
over
she's
there.
absolutely right. Gold for the honey.
Right. Okay.
This
I
ain't
see you got
Patrick's
the
Day.
combination.
Yeah.
Got you.
Patrick's Day every day.
All right, so how do y'all know each other? Because this is LaPree's guest.
I used to work for him.
What?
Yes.
Okay, not work for me. She
With
used to
him.
work with me.
Oh,
With
okay.
him. I'm sorry, y'all. Bad choice of words. I used to work with Erinn, so it was about what?
About
3, 4 years?
About 2 now.
2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I got introduced to you through a mutual friend. Well, my friend
Right.
introduced us that I knew from Quick Trip.
Oh, okay.
So I know him from Quick Trip.
Already, keep
Yeah.
telling
Yes,
You
so
know, I love y'all Slurpees, boy. I'm telling you.
look, them
Notorious.
things are good.
I
yeah.
just had one yesterday.
You did?
I need to get stock in.
Yeah, they delicious. So it's like one big happy family. I know everybody pretty much do Quick Trip. So,
Right.
but go ahead, y'all. Go ahead and introduce yourself. We talking about money, and you know that. That's why I asked you to come
Right on,
because
right
you
on.
know about money.
Yes, sir.
You done taught me about money. I don't know if I utilize the tool, but at least I know.
Right. I know, but I ain't do nothing. No, it's all good. That's most of us anyway. But hey, I'm Erinn Dillon, born and raised out here in D-Town, Dallas, Texas, baby. Skyline alumni. You did? Yes. Raiders. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited to be here, man. And like you say, I do money. I do investments and insurance, but I love to help my people with education and inspiration. So I'm the guy for the talk. Let's get this money.
All right. All right, Miss Anastasia, what do? You just...
Be pretty.
You did?
I wasn't really expecting that title.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Well,
mean to
if
put
you,
you on the
if you
spot
do
like
have
that.
something you want to say, go ahead and chime in because we want to hear from you as well.
Let me give her a proper introduction. This is Anastasia Carter. This young lady is actually in training. She's in the same position that Kenya was in at one point, learning to get her license and certification in the industry. So I asked her to tag along to be exposed to what it means to be in the money industry.
Okay.
So, you know, she's learning right now. She's a student in the game.
Well, she got the right color on.
I'm on that.
Yeah.
She got a green on, too.
Yeah. Coordinator.
Did y'all do that on purpose?
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
You
Hey.
said what the green. She got
Yeah.
the green. Okay. I appreciate that.
Success is intentional.
Right. It's gotta be.
Gotta
It's
be.
gotta be. You gotta put forth the effort.
So LaPree told me that you're a regional manager for Primerica.
I'm actually a regional vice president. Regional manager
Oh, okay.
is actually someone who's getting ready to go to the brokerage position.
And you already there.
I'm already there, baby. You know
Look
what I'm
at
saying?
you. Look
Big
at
boy,
you.
yeah. Put that V in that, sir.
Right.
I
And
work
I'm
for that.
so proud of you. You've grown. Like you have climbed those steps, and I'm proud of you.
I don't think I can grow in this height, boy. Life is unfair, ain't it?
That's okay. Some of the best things come in small packages.
Well,
Just
the
so y'all
best
know.
Who told you that?
I
Besides
told
Cracker
myself.
Jack.
I told myself. I know from experience. Leave me alone. Get out my business. Anywho. So break it down for us. Exactly what it is that you do.
So, in short, in very simple forms and terms, it's just simply education for liberation. The biggest challenge most people have is they don't know much about money, other than to make money and then make money and then make money, right? And a lot of us, we spend our lives trying to
spend
make
it.
money. Oh, well, most definitely, you know how to spend it. But honestly, most people don't even know how to properly spend money. So that's why I didn't say that. There's actually a good way to spend money, and there's also a not so good way to spend money, right? So in a lot of ways, man, it's just education that most people miss out on. You know, things we should have learned growing up, things we should have been exposed to, the fundamentals, the principles, the ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s. But unfortunately, we go through life, you know, trying to figure it out. And it's not cool because by the time you do figure it out, you're getting laid 6 feet under the ground with dirt falling on your face. You know what I'm saying?
And still owe money.
And still owe money. You know,
Right.
some people go to the grave owing money. You know, so it's like,
Well, it didn't matter. You can't take it with you, so might as well just owe.
might as well.
You might as well.
Might as well, right? Sometimes, though, that
but-
debt don't
But
die
give
with
the
you.
Egyptians an A for effort. They tried to take it
They
with
tried
them.
to put everything in my
Coffee,
box
yeah.
with
it
me.
might-
Give me that. That's fine. My mama gave it to me.
Yeah, exactly.
So what made you, was it something that happened in your life? Did you grow up in a certain way that you just didn't want to continue that for your family? So what made you get into this business?
The business, I'll be honest with you. What got me in it was a lot of life experience and exposures. Growing up in families that, you know, we had maybe just enough, but then when life hit, we didn't have enough at all.
Right.
I'm
know.
sorry to cut you off. Can you move a little bit closer to the mic?
Can't hear me,
I want to
can't
make
hear me.
sure they hear you.
Oh, yeah,
Why
you know, I wasn't trying to baptize the mic. You know, some people do that, and you can still smell their essence when you get close to it. Like, did your last guest have a mint? Not at all. Yes, the essence
Right.
of a person. is
That's
still
why
there.
in church you never use the mic
You
after
never,
the preacher.
no.
Yeah, because they do be spitting.
Have you ever grabbed it and it be moist? Like, okay, pastor, you spoke today, didn't you?
You use all your P words.
Right. I mean, P's, Q's,
The
R's.
T's and S's. Yeah.
His S's was most definitely. What's expeditiously, right? Too many syllables today, bro.
Right, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
But no, it's all good, man. But yes, I did grow up, man, in a situation where I lost someone very close to me, and my mom actually. And when she passed, man, we had no insurance to fall back on. You know, and when you're 9 and you experience something like that, and you have other siblings around you, you know, life changes instantly. And overnight, you know, we went from being together, you know, getting ready for football season. My mom was a big, you know, football mom. To out of nowhere, you know, now we separated. You know, we got to go to the houses that can afford to house us, you know. So growing up, you know, I've seen that as a kid, and I've seen other family members kind of go through the same situation, you know. And it's like when I got introduced to the company, they actually found my resume online, and when they gave the concept of money, I was like, bro, this is kind of like common sense. Had my folks kind of had this information to be prepared for what was coming, you know, life could have been totally different. So I just kind of looked at it as a chance that, well, I ain't dead. I still got a chance to fix what's wrong, right? And, man, it's been a 10-year journey going on 11 this coming November.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, you know, I do it because I know what it's like to not be prepared for those situations. So if I can bring that education and information back to people and they listen and go forward with it, I mean, you know, I feel good about what I do. And don't get me wrong, I do get paid to do what I do. You know, but the money, man, is just the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I mean, I don't want nobody to have to go through what I went through to understand what I do. You know, it's kind of too late at that point. Right. But, hey, man, at the end of the day, everybody needs education financially, especially if you're going to spend your life trying to make money.
Right. And I commend you on that because I couldn't last one day in Primerica. Because I got approached at a McDonald's. Mm-hmm. And I was already working. I was doing Uber, and I was picking up some food for some people. And because I'm a people person, I just talk to people, just like, hey. And then the person I'm with was like, "Do you even know them?" I'm like, "No, I just like to talk."
Oh, you would do great.
Right. You don't even know. I gotta give.
You would do great.
And then these Primerica people, they came up to me and was like, you know, how would you like to, you know, join our team? And I was like, yeah. And then I had thought about it, and then the day I was supposed to be like, you know, 10 toes down for it had rained heavily. And so to me, I was like, that's a sign.
Maybe it was just raining.
Right. No.
You know, that happens in the universe, right? I mean, that happens all the time. You
when
know?
like when stuff like that, because it was just so random that it rained.
So it was like sunny, and then it just started pouring down.
Yeah. And so, girl, I'm telling you the truth. And so I was just like, okay, maybe this ain't something that I ain't supposed to be doing. You know, let me find another way to make money.
Right. It could have been a symbol. It could have been like, you about to get some
showers in your life, some
down
blessings,
the
right?
money finna
You know,
rain
because
down
I mean,
on you.
That could have been it too.
You know,
But at the moment, I interpreted the way I interpreted, and I'm sticking to that decision.
Wow. That's crazy to say that. Because it's like, you know, what they say, April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah, so
Y'all old, because I don't know that saying.
You don't know that? Oh, man. That's what was wrong right there. You didn't know. See, if you had been around some old folks in your life,
you would have known.
You would have known. That was your blessing coming right there.
So when you talk about the business, what is your approach when you go out and you're in the field or whatever?
Right.
What is your approach to people? How do you get people to first listen to you and then to trust you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's all based on your level of conviction. For most people, getting in any business, not just the business I'm in, is I just need to make money. So it's a selfish reason behind it. You know, it's like, well, I got to make some money to make ends meet. Which obviously, self-preservation is a normal human thing. That's what we all operate on. But it has to be more than just the money that motivates and drive you. Because the moment that doesn't come, you out, and people can smell that a mile away if you're sincere and genuine in what you do. As you say, when I walked in, he dressed like money. Yeah, because I believe money's good. I don't think money's the root of all evil. I don't think money's bad. I don't think money's the devil. You do, you know. So if you feel like that, go ahead and hand it on over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need all the devils I can get. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it, right? So I'm sincere in believing that money is designed to make life convenient, not a stressful, you know.
Or a burden,
right? So when I approach people, you can change the name of the company. You can even change, you know, the symbol, whatever, but the concepts remain the same. I believe in the concept. So when I talk from a place of, hey, I know what it's not. I know what it's like not to have these things in place. So give me the chance to show you that life can be much more different, right? So again, I believe in what I do, right? So a lot of people, they don't believe in what they do. So you get the half-butt effort, and you get the very little, very mediocre results.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. So let's pretend we don't know nothing about Prime America. Explain to us what exactly do you do, or what Prime America does.
Primerica's into financial services, right? And financial services is simply distribution of financial services and/or products. So Primerica is actually the largest independent marketing organization in North America, with 130,000 life license agents and about 28,000 that are actually investment licensed. So they are literally a distribution hub for financial products, right? Make sense? So if you look at McDonald's is in
Burger
food.
business.
Burger business, right? No, they're not. They're in the real estate. They got a lot of locations, right? You look at any fast food restaurant, you have to look at the core of the business. They're into real estate. Well, America's into real estate, but into financial service real estate. Our real estate is who? People, right? McDonald's real estate is what? People, right?
Obese people.
Walmart's real estate is what? People. So at the end of the day, it's just a distribution hub for financial services and products, man. That's it. And we just bring Wall Street companies to mainstream families. Most people don't realize that these big financial companies, they don't even know exist, will not take the time, the effort, or the day to sit down and show them how to get on track for, retirement, or properly protecting their family or getting out of debt. Because if you don't have a net worth of $500,000 or $1 million or more, you don't exist.
Right.
And in the real world, your GPA means nothing. Your job means nothing. Who your mom and your daddy is means absolutely nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when you come up in some of these places and, hey, I need you to help me invest my money. Okay, sir, our mutual fund, starts at about $1 million. Oh, I got 5. Excuse me, sir. That's not even enough commission for me to feed my family. That's not even worth my time. So what Primerica does, man, is they bring what most people don't have access to and put it right in your face. What you really need, the services you really should have, we're going to make it accessible. And a lot of people think, well, we're just trying to sell your product. Sir, every company out there
has a product,
and they are trying to sell it to you. So why are you mad at us for doing the exact same thing? I don't know. But, it is what it is. But our goal, man, is to bring you enlightenment on what you should have been taught growing up, and then give you the resources to make it possible. You can have the desire to build a house, but if you don't have no brick and mortar, you can't do nothing.
Right.
And that's most people. They have the desire, but not the resources. Mm-hmm. Make sense?
Yeah.
So Primerica is the platform for the resources.
The foundation.
The foundation, baby. Come get it. Don't be scared when somebody come up to you and tell you about to get your money right. At least we trying to get your money right.
Right. That'll take it, your money.
Yeah, that'll take it.
McDonald's ain't trying to give you nothing but make you big and
Heart attack.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna even show it to your funeral. You know.
They gonna wrap it in some nice little pretty package and tell you. So, how do you reach to the younger people? Because I think people, I'm 39.
Okay,
we old enough. We old enough to know how important money is, and we old enough to see the vision of what we need to do. What if it was a young person, someone's Missy's age or my daughter's age, who's 22?
22. Miss, how old are you, Miss?
I am 15.
She's 15.
Girl, a lady never reveals her age. I'm gonna have to tell you that.
Well, she's
Just
15.
to let you know, she's not a lady.
He just mad because he not. First of all,
But yeah,
That's funny.
but yeah, someone in their teens
Someone in
or
their teens.
or early 20s. How do you?
How do you reach someone that's young? Ask them a real question. I'm kind of a little straightforward with it. Hey, you want to grow up and be just like your mom and daddy financially?
wow.
No. Okay, well, if you don't want to be like
It's a
mom and
hard
daddy
no.
financially, then you need to do what they didn't do, and that's start investing your money. Instead of buying the $200 Jordans that come out, you need to start learning how to get into stocks. You need to start learning how to get into mutual funds. You need to start learning how to make your money make money. Yeah. Or else you'll spend a lifetime of making money, but most people don't realize money is a bad master. It's a poor master, but it's a great servant. If you can allow your money to work for you, you can enjoy all the things you want to do in life. But we're taught to make money. That's it. We're not taught that money is designed to work for us. So the average household is
Well, hell, we're not even taught to make money. We just taught to go get a job,
Let's make money.
pay your bills.
and then die.
and that's it, and and die.
So I mean, I just ask the younger folks, man. Hey, if your mom and daddy are, your inspiration and motivation, which they should be if they done right, but financially, would you want to be where they are, or would you want to be better? Obviously, the answer is better. Okay, well, let's find out what they're doing, and then let's find out what they're not doing, and then let's make comparisons on what should be done versus what needs to be done, and let's get a game plan. I mean, it's easy. Young folks obviously see the world in a much different way than we do. Like growing up, I was naive growing up. I just thought the world was just, full of rainbows and butterflies. These cats nowadays, they got internet, they got Google. I mean, like they can Siri. Siri, tell me the truth about Santa Claus. Siri's gonna break it down.
Yeah, we have to figure it out.
Yeah, my mom and dad was telling me Santa Claus was real till I seen them get older. And like I started getting gifts around like 17, 18. I'm like, well, why Santa Claus? Boy, you old. Ain't nobody
Wait a minute. You telling me you was... I ain't even gonna touch that.
Yeah.
Well,
17, 18, he like still...
I didn't believe it.
Oh, okay.
But I was expecting Santa Claus to make a gift.
Right.
And I was willing to go along with it as long as it got me some what? Gifts.
Yeah.
That makes sense? So most definitely.
I was 10. I was one of those kids that stayed up to midnight. But like, I ain't going to bed until I see somebody come down that chimney.
Not at all. My mom and dad was taking stuff back. I remember one night, one Christmas, we snuck in and got a look at our gifts. My mom took everything back. We knew not to do that no more. Also, we believed in Santa Claus after that. Santa Claus, we got milk and cookies waiting on you. Please come back. But nah, man, that's how I think, honestly, you reach the young folks with truth. And if you start giving them this false, hope that, man, if they just go to get this education and go get a house note for, for an education, it's, hey, guess what? Instead of paying $250,000 for an education, why not leave them $250,000?
Yeah.
Like give them the option and give them the choices. But you reach the young folks by reaching the parents, honestly. Because you are a product of your environment to an extent, right? You don't have to have the peer pressure, but you are subconsciously being programmed when you are around people that have bad money management skills.
Yeah.
You're subconsciously being programmed when you have somebody who's really tight with money, right? Because that's all you see, that's all you know. So you break the habits when you break the bad habits of the parents. So it has to trickle down just like everything else does, right? So you start at the top and work your way to the bottom, but some parents are just stuck in their ways, right? Yeah. So how you reach the young folk? Hey, young folk, look, I know you love your mom and your daddy. You want to be like them when they grow up? Right. No, not at all. Okay, well, you got to do something different if you want something different.
Right.
So it's just honest questions lead to honest answers.
So do you you have a question?
Oh, no, go ahead. Ladies first.
Lady.
Do you have a lot of pushback from people? Do you have like people who like, man, get on away from me. I don't want to hear about that. Leave me alone. My money good. I'm good over here.
Almost definitely. I can tell you a story right now. I was literally just 3 months ago. I was talking to a guy. He came by way of an agent that I trained, and he was looking to get investment advice. And through the investment presentation, I asked him a real simple question. Hey, man, you talking about investing money to make money, but one of the biggest things about investing is that it takes time, and one of the things about time, no man knows how much of it they have. So if you're willing to, invest your money and take the risk and, all this other stuff that can happen with it, there's no guarantee in investing, right? The greater the risk, the greater the reward, but there is no guarantee. So what game plan do you have just in case you fall before your money has time to mature, because you can die sooner than it may take your money to mature, right? Yeah, I gave him the presentation. He was all into it, man. And then he just kind of like, yeah, man, I decided to go with somebody else. Just today, found out the guy passed away.
Really?
Passed away. Gone.
Wow.
Just like that. This was just 3 months ago now.
It wasn't Rance Allen, was it?
No.
Okay.
No. This was a different guy. Right. I'm not going to say that. I don't want nobody, calling me trying to say No, it's not. It's not him.
Oh my
but
goodness.
like literally, he's gone, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things you're going to run into in any business, man, you're going to have people to tell you no, but what I learned in financial services and what I do, right? I believe in what I do. You don't tell me no, you told your family no. Because see, you were so hyped and so ready to invest, you didn't take care of the one thing that mattered most. And that was leaving your family a foundation to build on top of beyond the grave. So I don't know their situation. I don't know what happened. I mean, I was just there because an agent of mine was like, hey, I need you to talk to this guy. So I get told no all the time. Yeah, but that's in any business. People walk in Walmart, walk right back out. Matter of fact, they walk out with stuff they don't pay for, but you don't see Walmart shutting down, do you?
Yeah.
All right, so in business,
Because I am one of those that will walk out of Walmart with stuff I didn't
$5
pay for.
discount, 5-finger discount. Hey, sir, how you?
Because I'd be like, this is a slave ship. I'm going
Right.
to take what I want.
Walk in weighing 130, walk out weighing 250.
Gain
What
all
the- how you
that
get
weight.
all that
One
weight,
Walmart trip.
Hey, it ain't that much cholesterol in the world, right? But I mean, when you're in business, in any business, and I encourage anybody that listens to this, man, it doesn't have to be this, that, or the third. In business, people say no. That's beautiful. You need a no, because a no releases you from having to worry about following up, doing this, doing that, and the third.
Yeah.
Once you get a no, it's okay, cool. I can focus on the next. Let me tell you the worst thing about business: when you got people that sit on the fence. They don't know whether they in or they out. You know, people that don't know how to commit, people that don't know how to be 10 toes down, as you said earlier. It's like, come on, man. Just tell me yes, tell me no, tell me quick, I got to go. Hey, I'm not mad at you, bro. There's too many people for me to be mad and upset or take it personal when you decide you want to tell me no.
Right.
I ain't doing no tripping. No problem at all. Everybody don't drink coffee, so Starbucks ain't tripping. Everybody don't eat McDonald's, but McDonald's ain't tripping, right?
No.
There are some people who prefer Target over Walmart. You think Walmart better than I at that? No, they open 24/7, right?
Not no more.
Not no more.
But,
you know?
yeah.
But they shut down by 8 o'clock. But Walmart is still what? Banging.
Still open,
They
yeah.
still doing what they do. So that's business, man. That's business. So you don't take it personal, in business when somebody tells you no, right?
Yeah.
You don't. You can't.
So
Next.
how can you
Right.
get someone to invest money that really don't have a lot of money? Like a kid, or someone that's at McDonald's or, making minimum wage. How do you get them to invest money so that they can potentially have wealth instead of just having money?
Let me just tell you the truth, man. Sometimes investing money requires you to make more money. And what a lot of people don't realize when it comes to jobs, I don't care what job it is, you are paid out of the company's budget, not their profit. That means they have already balanced out how much that position is going to get paid. Meaning you're only going to get paid a certain dollar amount so they can make a certain profit off of it. So anytime somebody puts a limitation to your income, they put a limitation to pretty much your entire essence of life. Because based on how much I pay you, you got to have taxes out of that. So I don't care about your taxes if I'm your company paying your position. All right? It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's on you. All right? Not outside of that, your bills that you acquire. Hey, that ain't my job. My job is to pay you when you show up to work, right? So based on that limitation, you're only going to be able to do so much. So you have people that have situations where they can't even afford to invest, man. And the only solution is, hey, have you thought about making more money? And in that situation, I tell people all the time, you have to learn to give money a purpose. Money without a purpose is spent frivolously. But when you give money a purpose, it's designated to a point.
Yeah.
Right? But it also gives you more of a reason to either work or work part-time to make more money. Because it's like, okay, well, I'm just not working, with no game plan. I'm not just working until I can't work no more. I'm working for a specified period of time to get where I want to go. So again, you got to be intentional. So sometimes getting a person to invest is showing them how to actually make income off their own effort. Because if they want to keep the job, that's cool. But just know a job is not, built to make you independent, man.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, matter of fact, the whole point of the job is for you to be dependent. So you show up and make sure you do your job to get the check they're going to pay you. So it's a mindset, man. It's not about getting a person to invest. It's about changing the perception of how they see money.
Okay.
So you got to attack the mentality of money that they have. Again, most people are, conditioned to believe money's bad. From what mommy and daddy have done, you've heard people getting killed for money. So a lot of people associate money with evil, and subconsciously nobody
Right.
wants
Thanks to the
evil.
OJs.
I'm on that.
For love and money.
And a lot of them cats, right? Right. Them old school songs. I'm sitting here listening to Candy the whole time. They over here talking about that other thing.
I know.
I'm like, come on now. I'm up here just like Candy. They ain't talking about booger shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't be doing me like
I
that.
know.
Them 70s was a fool.
Yeah, they were. That is too funny. Grew up and we was like,
Oh, wait.
hold on.
Yeah. You ever catch that Facebook meme? At what age did you realize they were talking about
This.
Yeah, right. I was today years old.
I know.
So, but again, that subconscious mind is programmed. The
Yeah.
conscious mind is even put under, pressure to see this and that and the third. So when you're brought up, man, you are naturally going to develop a money blueprint. And if nobody comes in to correct that, you're going to go through life with that. And
Yeah.
that's going to be pretty much the foundation to your marriage, your relationships, your interaction with people. Because how you see money is honestly how you're going to see the world. Because
Right.
it's only going to limitate you to see certain things. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So if you have a limitation on your money, you have a limited, outlook on life. So it's like, well, why would you do that? Why put yourself in that box? Well, I'm comfortable. Okay, well, all right, be comfortable.
And see, and that was me. Like my father was a hustler, a real hustler, and then my mom.
He said real with emphasis. There's some fake ones out there, but this one was real.
No, my dad was a drug dealer. Is what
Okay,
I
there we
didn't
go,
wanna
there we
say.
go, there we go, there we go.
I ain't want no misunderstanding. But my dad was a drug dealer, and then my mom, she was like a really hard work, like worked 2 or 3 jobs if she had to, and so that's how I learned about money. Was if you want it, you gotta go outside to go get it.
Right.
But then I would have moments to where it's like I'll be making a lot of money at work, but didn't like where I was at, and so then I would leave to basically making no money or having to like rush to go look for another job. So should someone be emotionally tied to the money that they're making?
Ooh, that's a great question. And this is my answer to that. Don't put your money and your feelings in the same pot. It creates a disaster.
Well, now I know.
And you cannot emotionalize your money in a sense, right? And to an extent, obviously, you want to feel good about anything you're doing. Right?
Yeah, and
But-
see, that was my thing. Like,
Right.
if I want to do something, if I want to get up every day and do it, I want to like doing what I'm
right,
doing.
Right.
But that's different from managing your money, though.
Yeah,
Make sense? Because, see, I feel like going to buy a brand new outfit, some Nike down, give me some brand new Air Maxes, you know what I'm saying? Give me a headband, bringing back the 2000 look with the little band-aid like Nelly, right? Yeah, right? Talking about underlay, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like doing, right? But then I look at the day and it's November 1st, and you have until the 3rd to make sure the rent is paid.
Yeah.
Right? You have how many days until your car note is due, insurance and all this other stuff. So priority should always outweigh emotions, but most people emotionally spend their money. So 9 times out of 10, we let our, impulses get us in trouble.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go with what temporarily satisfies me and not what long term sets me up for the next move or the next thing that may be coming. Right. So no, you shouldn't. If you ask me honestly, no, you should not emotionalize
Yeah.
your money. Your money should be based.
And
on
see,
life.
mine's not about physical things. Like
No,
going to
it's
buy
not
stuff.
always.
It's about like I don't like my job. I don't like my boss. My boss is a douche. Like the people I work with are big assholes. Any day I come in here, I might just shoot the place out. Like that type of.
Well, and that kind of emotion. I think you need to check into a psychologist.
Call you somebody.
Yeah, you need some help,
Lay on
bro.
that couch.
Right.
You need
And
a
so it'll be
temple
that day
massage.
where it's like I don't feel like going to work, and so I don't even put in like a 2-week notice.
Yeah.
It's just like I wake up that day because I'm so emotionally drained. It's like I don't want to go to work.
But so let me put it to you this way. This is where, okay, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to get the job, to pay me the income. Well, anytime you feel like you're not getting paid what you're worth, you're never going to feel good about it.
Yeah.
Right? So
That
again,
makes a whole lot of sense.
when you put yourself in a position where somebody limits you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to feel slighted. You're going to feel like you're drawing the short end of the stick. And at some point, that compounds on top of each other every single day because it seems like when you go to the job, they got a new system in place or they have a new management in place, right? They switching it up on you 24/7 because they thinking we need to be trying to do the next best thing to make money.
Yeah.
And you thinking I just need some stability just to hold on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all over here doing this extra flip-floppity, flip, and I'm just trying to keep up with the next bill that's coming, bro. Like, come on, man. You're doing too much. So the pressure is always on you to keep up with something that you just doing just to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Your heart's not in that, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, when you do stuff like that, oh, man, what they say, you have more heart attacks on Mondays than any day of the week. Why? Nobody wants to go to work.
Right.
So when people used to tell me, man, go to school, get a good education, and get a good job, I'm like, that's what most people die.
Right.
Oh, that's the number one reason they die. Monday heart attacks, right? They rather stay asleep than to go to work on Monday. That's how bad it is. So what good job are you talking about, sir?
Right.
I don't understand this, conversation we having,
Right.
So again, you emotionalize, okay, well, if I'm gonna go to work, and again, let's say you're in that situation. Well, Erinn, I gotta do what I gotta do. I respect that because you're grown, right? Hey, I gotta do what I gotta do until I can get to where I want to be. All right, priorities over pleasure. Cool. What are you doing though? What's your game plan? What's your plan A, your plan B, your plan C to get to where you really want to be? Because that's only an excuse that's good for about 6 months to a year. Mm-hmm. See, I'll let you have that. For a whole 6 months to a year, I'll let you say, man, I'm just doing this until I can get where I want to be. Cool. But if I don't see no action, no real intentions to get you where you really want to be, then you just another person complaining about something you ain't really got no heart to change anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You satisfied. You sitting on the nail and crying, but you're not getting up.
Right. See, that's what this year, after my birthday, I was just like, I need to just stick to being self-employed.
Almost definitely.
Because I just did not like going to work and working for somebody. It was getting on my nerve. Because there's been times like back in the day when I would be at work crying and working. I was a manager for Arby's. I'd be making beef and cheddars and crying over like, I don't want to do this shit no more.
And people actually eat Arby's. I be wondering how is Arby's still in there. I swear to God,
People actually eat
Arby's. I'm like, bro, how many cows do we have on the
Right.
planet for?
I didn't have to.
why?
That's a whole nother conversation because
See?
I didn't have to break that down to an employee one time.
Oh, it ain't
He was like, "Don't tell me this."
We gonna open up a can of something.
Right. But last question, like, how much time we got left?
Well, I wanted to ask
Wait a minute,
Anastasia a
Mike
question.
got relaxed. What is you okay?
He over there sleep, child. Michael's over there. Real quick before we end it, Anastasia. Beautiful.
Tasia.
Right.
What made you want to be a part of? Because I know how Erinn. I know how he talk, and he's great at what he does. So what clicked for you?
Be close to the mic, Caroline.
Well, what clicked for me? Well, let's see. Well, I was going to school for nursing, and I was working a full-time job, and I just didn't like it. I prayed on it. Well, one day I just woke up and I was just like, man, I just want to be successful. Why is it? I see that some people, have it all, and then I see some people who are struggling. So one day I just woke up and said that, man, I want to be successful. I want to have options. And not too long after that, one of my close friends came to me with an opportunity, and that was Primerica.
All right.
So actually, the first time I didn't really see it, but then she invited me to the office with other people who were making so much money and having their time, and it's what they did for people. That's what I seen. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to have options. I want to make a difference. So
Great.
There you go.
Shame on you. Shame on
because
you.
a job would
No,
never.
because a few years ago, I'd have been like, you should have stuck with that nursing job, especially with the hell going on now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really proud that you was able to make that decision because that's
Right.
a hard one to make. Because some people have, not gonna say some people, everybody's programmed, like Erinn was saying, and we are programmed to go to college and owe all this money and then die owing all this money, and then we never fulfilled in that field that we done spent all this money to get in, but we feel stuck. So we got all this money that we owe.
That's why they call it a mortgage.
So I'm proud that you made that decision and you made it early on
Thank you.
that you wanted to do something different. So
Thank you.
congratulations and good luck.
Thank
Right.
you. Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to seeing your progress because I know Erinn
Because we're going to bring y'all back.
because I know he gonna be calling me now.
Oh, big Holly, she been putting me on that.
She
No, I
told
did
me that.
not.
She told me that. She told me that. Because we were playing the show. She was like, let me invite, because he been calling me. And I'm like, okay, just bring him on so he can shut up.
So we have a few more minutes. Is there anything that you wanted to leave our viewers with before you?
Oh, no, I had one more question
Oh, I'm
before
sorry,
we go.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, just going to run me over.
Sorry.
Y'all dealing in investments. I used to always tell my family, like my older cousins and my mom and stuff, that real estate, like if you're not going to do anything else, real estate is really something that you should invest in. Do you think, especially with what's going on now, is real estate still like the go-to thing to invest in?
Honest answer for an honest question. Are people making money?
You can't ask me. I don't know.
I feel like they are. I feel like
let me
real
put it
estate.
this way: are people still buying houses?
Yes.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So guess what? It's still as long as
Still,
people
yeah.
still spending money. All right. When people doing investments, I break investments down very easy. If it's making money, get in. Right.
Yeah.
Again, you ain't gotta logically, emotionally make a decision on. Okay, well, dog, I don't like, let's say Walmart, right? I don't like Walmart. I'm gonna go to Target. Okay, well, maybe that's very immature, in a sense, because see, Walmart makes millions and billions of dollars. So if I'm investing in any company, I'm gonna invest in Walmart, but I'm also going to invest in who? Target, because I live the American dream. I believe in abundance, so I'm gonna get access and get a hold of anybody that's making what money. Sprint, y'all look at what these companies did, right? T-Mobile and Sprint merged, right? Well, okay, well now
T-Mobile, Sprint, Metro,
right, everybody on the same
Boost Mobile.
no, they all on the same spot. So it was like, you didn't hear them talking about, well, I don't like so-and-so, I ain't gonna never. No, they were trying to figure out how to buy each other out. Right, why? Because I'm trying to make money off these folks, right? So, again, we as the normal consumer are only just that at best. We consume everything. We never look to have ownership. We never look to have anything that can create us real assets. So we let our emotions, I don't like that, man. Look, you better get Walmart, you better get Kroger. Minions is there still a Minions in the United States? You better get a Minions, right? You better get an Albertsons. You better get whatever people go spend their money on, right? Oh, I'm a GM guy. I don't care if people buy Toyota too. I'm buying all of it. Right. I don't have to have the product. I want the what? The company.
Yeah.
Because what am I doing when I invest in anything? I'm buying a system.
You know what? That makes so much damn sense because it was getting on my nerves. It was getting on my nerves when people was like, black people, like, we should protest them. And it's like, how about let's invest. Instead of protest.
And then get them hit them in the pocket.
Yeah.
You got to make money. Everything in life, man, is designed to bring some type of return. Any seed you plant, you look to bear fruit, right? Now, obviously, we know every fruit doesn't grow.
And not all fruit is good,
And
too,
not the most.
sometimes.
Some fruit ain't poisonous for you, right? Poisonous. You might not need that one, my brother. Let it go. You come back here and look like you done got a whole loaf of bread on the side of your face. What you eat? Man, I had a mango. You need to let mango go. All right. Yeah, but again, man, investing is simple. So real estate, anything you feel that can make you money, man, you can obviously do your research and do everything, but just understanding any form of investment comes with risk. There's going to be a potential to make money, and there's going to also be a potential to lose money. If you're willing to assume the risk that comes with the investment, then you can reap the reward if there's one there.
Okay, we're going to have to cut this out because I forgot it was daylight saving times, and it got dark.
I know. I was looking at my phone.
I feel like we've been here for 2 hours now. So, is there anything y'all want to leave off with, or is...
Man, honestly, hey, look, I would say this. Look, if you have the desire to get rich and get wealthy, understand that the market has created more millionaires and more billionaires in any company than any system. If you're not investing, you have no true way of creating wealth unless you inherit it or somebody's already going to give it to you. Yeah. Other than that, if you got to create it, you need help. There's hundreds of millions of people that you can grow money off of or with the help of to get you where you need to be. So I think, honestly, everybody should be investing. It doesn't matter your risk tolerance. You can figure that out along the way.
Yeah.
But if your money doesn't work while you sleeping on vacation or you chilling,
right,
you're working too hard for your money. And money is designed to do two things: outwork you and outlast you.
Yeah.
If you can't put in a position to do that, you'll work yourself into
even Cash App got options where you
Mm-hmm.
can
Everything.
invest your money.
Everything.
But we're gonna bring you back around income tax season time.
Erinn, real quick, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, if they wanted to learn about investments, learn more about Prime America, all that, how would they get in touch with you?
Hey, man,
Hold on about that Prime America stuff, because if they join him through us, we get a piece of that commission.
Well, sir, based on the law, you need a license. That ain't got nothing to do with Prime America.
But yeah, if they want to get in contact with you,
But
how
they can
would
reach
they?
me, man. I'm a really easy guy. 214-429-0575. You can reach me on my personal cell, or you can catch me even by email, which is Erinn, Erinn, DILLON@yahoo.com. You
Right.
can buy phone, by cell or email.
Yeah, don't go to his Facebook because he is wretched
Oh,
on Facebook.
I know. He was like, oh my
I have two Facebooks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because I was scrolling through one, I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, so-
I don't see nothing but hood stuff on here.
Yeah. So there's Erinn, and then there's Mackenzie. Okay.
Oh, okay.
God. Okay.
All right.
So
Now
if you
we
want
know.
business, you going to Mac.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to kick it,
Right, go to-
and laugh and have a good time.
Right.
Come on over to the Erinn.
The Erinn Show.
Right.
That's what
Thank
it should
y'all
be
for
called.
coming.
Thank y'all so much.
How much
I
time we
really
got left?
appreciate y'all.
Are we done?
We
Oh,
are-
bye. See y'all later. Bye.
Thank y'all so much. That's his
That's
sister.
my sister.
Oh.
Like somebody done dropped they, but that's our intern.